What is this dragon? Think about it. I get woken up in the morning by thin wiggling Twisker invading my snout. My eyes slowly open, meeting eye to eye literally with the cutest, most handsome cat in the world. At least it's not like the Burrow situation where you wake up kissing another person. Oh my god. Anyone read Burrows? Even with our night adventure, I feel surprisingly well rested. Mission accomplished, by the way. He will wake up and think it was all a dream. Yeah, good job. How would you explain the fact that he's in your dorm though? Whatever. I turn around and check my phone sitting on the nightstand. Wow, how on time! In a magical land, I forgot they still have technology. 2 more minutes for alarm to go off. Might as well cancel it. I reluctantly get out of bed, go for some water, and end up brushing my teeth as well while I'm at it. For some reason, I have this warm feeling inside me, like my whole life is amazing and stress free. Might be the side effects of a certain new person in my life. Time to wake up, Sleeping Beauty. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We have a waking up scene twice now. With Alan. And now with Ted. Violently, lovingly, innocently. I'ma go innocently because Daisy mean innocent apparently. I take out my phone and play some nature sounds, morning birds singing, cicadas screaming, and wind blowing through the leaves. I uncover the window to let the early light shine in his face as well. Plausible deniability. I thought you have no blinds though, but whatever. And take a seat at the side of his bed, caressing his arm gently until his eyes crack open. He scans his surrounding, looking lost before his gaze catches me and smiles. He blushes heavily. Oh, this was the nicest, gentlest way someone has ever woken me up. Oh, I hate you, Cody. For setting a much higher standard for all my friends from now on. That's what you get for almost sleeping on a day we're supposed to stay, Seraph. You're right. Wait, how do you know his name? uh, shit. Wow, wonderful. We're already busting ourselves. You said it in your sleep. That explains a lot, actually. Nice save. The good news is that I have a hunch about where to start. Now, what are we waiting for? I kind of want to get dressed first. I guess he's not gonna question why he's in our dorm. That's kind of weird. Okay. This will be our first real serious mission together that nobody is allowed to find out about until it's over. We walk up the stairs to his room. I walk in first and he locks the door behind. This is my first time seeing your dorm, isn't it? The cat wastes no time, sliding off his pajama right in front of me before even finding his casual clothes. Whoa. What? Oh, this cat. This devious cat. Oh my god. Not your ass cheeks, bro. Come on. Okay, you're naked. I'm not naked. I have jock strap on. Basically naked. I told you before that I'm not shy. You're the one making a fuss about naked people. It's normal to be surprised by someone taking their clothes off in front of you. Yet your eyes are stuck to my head. I said surprised, not repulsed. Here they are. Do you wear the same outfit every day? Says you, mister. Hey, mine looks the same, but they're different clothes every day, alright. I just didn't know how far I can go with customizing the uniform. Well, I have a bunch of copies of the pants and crop shirt as well. The hoodie is unique because it was the first gift I got for my Christmas ever from Mrs. Mandrake. How old were you then? 6. A weird gift for a toddler. Hey, she had pure intentions. She saw the cropped bit and thought it would suit me perfectly, but didn't realize the sleeve and hood were normal sized. Now I can't stop imagining you with your baby face and baby arms and baby feet standing proud. Oh. I was 6, not a baby. Basically a baby, but okay. I was just small. And hey, I grew into it, didn't I? Here we go, all done and ready. The more I think about the wyvern, the less I pay attention to my cold hands grasping the cat's soft, warm belly. He flies with confidence in a straight line with a destination in mind. We fly for over 2 hours. Whoa! He knows this place this well, this far? 2 hours? Oh my god. Yeah, if you have to ride the broom for 2 hours, your ass will be crying and your balls will be dying. Passing forests, lakes, and hills until the tree slowly becomes larger and larger, signaling our arrival in the region we saw in the crystal ball. The cat seems excited to arrive at the edge of the new forest as we land for the first time and begin our rest of the journey on foot. Hey, may I ask how you're so sure this is the right way? Why didn't we fly in the exact opposite direction? I just know. I had a dream about the general area he's in. I know! I know, it sounds stupid, but to me it felt real. I have this strong feeling that I can't explain. If you say it's instinct, or dreams, or whatever it may be, I believe you. He turns his head just enough to see me with the side of his eye and smiles warmly. Ugh, this feels yucky. I don't know. I don't like lying. Thanks. I wonder why the wild furs wanted the wyvern. I took care of him for so long, thinking I'll finally have a friend of my own and someone I can brag about. What about Dallin and Aiden? Dallin is everyone's friend, as he said. It's not much of an accomplishment to be considered his friend. That is not a nice way of looking at it, but okay, sure. Well, Aiden, you heard him. He doesn't consider me a friend. I think Aiden likes you, deep inside. He just kind of the guy that doesn't know how to express his emotion. They used to babysit me. Who? Dallin and Aiden? Yep. Well, they said they were just hanging out with me, but I know they had to keep an eye on me. Aiden was forced to do so by his father, while Dallin's just kinda needed the job since he wasn't a leader at the time and didn't want to depend on his family for money. They would also help Mr. and Mrs. Mandrake with chores around the house because they were both super busy and pretty old. I would terrorize the hell out of Aiden. That might be the reason he dislikes me so much. Yeah, about to say. That might be, yeah. What are we looking for exactly? Will we find Seraph just randomly in the woods? Doubt it. We should be looking for a wild fur settlement. They usually live in tribes or at least groups. Could there be multiple clans in the same region? Nah, they're way too territorial. If there is one tribe in the forest, there's no other. A genius idea comes to our minds, and that is to shut the fuck up because we're in unfamiliar territory and don't know where a nightfallen might lurk. Cat brought some sleep poison antidote made by Oliver just in case. Smart. Soon, yet another genius idea hit us to fly on broom just above ground so our steps don't make noise. Oh my god, wow, so many genius idea. Are we gonna be lost in the fog like Traveler Spears? Why am I referencing so many other furry VNs? What is wrong with me? I'm sorry. The more we advance, the more stress we get. It is quiet. Too quiet. Look! Finally, between the trees, a man-made structure rises. Two of them, actually. It's something resembling a totem. Or perhaps a weird road sign? That is as good a sign as we could get that we're on the right path. We change our course and start walking or levitating on the new path we found. More signs, such as territory leather tents in the trees made for scouting, appear on our way. But no living beings so far. At least no more skulls in sight. Oh, look at that. The perimeter is unguarded, but the hubbub behind the fence makes it clear there are people there. Whoa! Holy good lord, dude. This is very involved. Like, MindOfFur really went ham with the amount of stuff we're being presented with. This is great. This is awesome. We fly low around the fence until we find a big enough crack to see what's going on. Inside, we are met with a very large clearing surrounded by those huts in different sizes, colors, and materials, mostly consisting of wood and leather. Nightfallens, wild furs to be more specific, are walking around living their daily lives. No matter how lively, busy, or interesting the image is, the cat's eyes are fixed on one thing and one thing alone. A large pillar in the middle of it all, surrounded by flower offerings. Soft bedding lies at the foot of it, elevated from the ground with a makeshift tent of leaves and sticks on top, inside which a small indigo snout can be seen. Seraph, why don't you just teleport there and get him? This is our chance. Are you out of your mind? Seraph's gonna bite us! We can't just bring him back in same place. They're just going to come back. And since he's still a Night Fallen, he can't get inside the barrier. Yeah. Then what do you propose? There is only one answer for now. I say we. Hello there. Jump from a high area. Land. Well, hello there. Our eyes widen immediately as we remain unmoving. A deep but smooth voice makes its appearance right next to our ear, followed at the same moment by a cold, hard, and thin object pressed against my throat. I dare not speak or move, but my pupil has turned toward my friend. He has the same reaction as me, but his surprise turns quickly to anger and annoyance. He was pretty sneaky. Impressive ambush. You can make yourself useful and protect us. Sure, let a demon of destruction and loss and chaos use protection magic. I could kill him before he can react if you want. No, just make sure we don't die, please. Fine, your death would definitely be an inconvenience to me. Wait, what happened if he dies? Would Scribbles, die too, or would he just go to someone else? What happened to him, you know? Because he's touching us both, there's no way we can teleport away and be safe at the same time. A spotted snout gets closer from in between our heads, making it easier to see with the side of my eye. I apologize for the rude welcome. I just wanted to make sure not to startle you. I say you startled us more this way than with regular greeting. But it worked, didn't it? It's not like we have a choice. And now that both your lives are in my hand, and I can aim them at anyone, very welcoming indeed. Wow, the hospitality is 5-star, bro. Will you promise not to run away when I let go? Yeah, we get it. The cat lets go of my hand with a little resistance on my part. Thank you very much. So, who is this person? The man takes a few steps as we both turn to face him. Whoa! Why are they gotta be so hot though? I'm sorry. My friend beside me is still clinging to his sour expression. He clearly didn't like being taken by surprise. I once again apologize for my threat. I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive me. No. I'll hate you forever and ever and ever. He bows to us deeply. I don't think so. Don't antagonize him, please. That is a shame to hear. It looks genuinely sad. I forgive you. My response was automatic, but at least it made him light up a bit. Unlike the other Nightfallens we fought before, this one has no mask and speaks fluently. You must be the one that found Kivasi? What? The dragon. Everyone thinks it's a dragon. Oh my god. Imagine it turns out to be a dragon though. Imagine. That'd be so funny. So he is a dragon! Too loud. Why, of course. What else could he be? We are very thankful for the care you provided and your collaboration. Sleep dart in our neck. Wow, such cooperation, huh? You literally stole him from me. You kidnapped him. Why? Kivasi is very important to our tribe, you see. We worship the dragons. Any other than complete luxury is a sin. We wanted to provide that for him. I'm glad you had the same instincts of protecting him, despite your friend's denial of his nature. Oh my god. He glances at me. But it's a wyvern. After all, it's in our blood, brother. Brother? Oh no, I'm not falling for this one again. We're here to take my friend home, and that's what we're doing. He appears panicked. Please understand that we cannot allow you to do that. The next time our parties go search for him, I won't be able to convince them not to be violent. We have been expecting your arrival, so that we can explain the situation better. with a knife between your throat, of course. We do not wish to be enemies, but we do want Kivasi to be safe and fulfill his destiny. How do you know his destiny when he's a wyvern? Right? If you wish, we can talk more inside. My father and our chief would be happy to see both of you. Yes, after all, we made sure our guard and scouts know about you. Otherwise, you would have gotten an arrow in the knees and dragged in the camp by force for questioning long ago. Lead the way then. Well, wait, we're actually going in? You prove a point. We're not in any danger here. Not gonna lie, now that I think about it, he looks like he came straight from Soul Creek, isn't he? Right? Soul Creek crossover episode. That's kind of fun. I hope the horror is not here, though. Do not bring the horrors here, please. I cannot take it. Wonderful. Follow me then. I realize I didn't introduce myself yet. My name is Ragnar, future chief of Nightingale tribe. Wow, Ragnar, let's see what your name means. Warrior slash judgment. You can also call me by my adventurer's name, Bob. Oh my god, Bob. Actually, what does Bob have a meaning? Bright fame? That's totally different sounding name. Why two of them? And why Bob? Names are precious to us. They are given only after finding our calling or individuality within our tribes. Of course, the naming scheme makes sense with Tate's whole situation. Nice. Since I was away from my tribe before I got my name, I had to use a replacement. Your kind doesn't take "I haven't deserved my name yet" as a serious answer, so a very nice gentleman picked this one for me. So, what about you two? My name is Cody. Pleased to meet you, Cody. And you, the one with the persistent frown? Let me guess. Ethan? What is Ethan? Ethan means eternal life or immortal. Wow. What makes you guess that? As far as the history of your kind goes, that is a name that is associated with fury, and I thought your continuous anger might be a part of you enough to get you get you that name. We don't choose names based on personality traits. Maybe I appear angry because I'm being guided by my friend's kidnapper towards the entrance of the camp full of my friend's kidnappers. Did you consider that in your naming philosophy? I'm sorry. May I ask your real name in that case? I'd rather keep that one to myself for now. I understand. You must value a name as much as we do. I guess. Why Bob though? Here we are. Oh. Wow. It literally be Tavern of Spear, bro. I'm sorry. The tall fence is only visible behind me and the rest is obscured either by tree hut or simply too far away to see, giving the whole place a very open vibe. Additionally, the other Nightfallen here either pay us no attention, as if they knew we'd come by, or even approach us happily. Ah! It's the one we kick in the balls! Imagine. Oh my god. They exchange some words with Ragnar before extending their hands for a shake, which both of us accept out of politeness. Although handshakes are not the only way they greet, apparently. Hey! Get your paws out my ass, you perf. No, stop! Whoa, that is a new face. Bob, tell your shaft-stealing weirdos to get away. Zinvok what? Forgive us. I thought I told him to keep our usual traditions out of your way, but some didn't get the memo. He squints his eyes at the handsy Nightfallen, which moves back, chuckling awkwardly. Yeah, okay. Can I see my friend now? Kivalthe is right this way. Actually, what does Kivalthe mean? If it actually means anything. I tried finding it, but not really getting any results, so here he is. He gets about 10 feet away from the little tent before the wyvern, or dragon, is sleeping, and sits down crisscross applesauce, watching attentively, not making any sound or movement. I think he will be at it for a while. Can you blame him? He gestures me to follow him, a little way off, and I do just that. I do feel bad about our approach, I really do. But it's one of the things I just had to agree with my father about. That your townspeople like Nightfallen even less than the towns I've been in. I'm gonna be honest, I have no clue what the distinction is between Nightfallen and normal. Normal. I said normal, dude. Oh no, my racism is showing. Oops. I'm sorry. I have no idea what the distinction is anymore between Nightfallen and just a plain anthropomorphic person. Like what is the difference at this point, you know? So we couldn't just knock on your door and ask for our deity back. How did it end up randomly in a wood anyway? Beats me. The egg was never in our possession, so I can't tell. My father had a premonition about him, so he sent in scouts to retrieve him. What kind of destiny were you talking about earlier? It was said that each tribe of night will be led someday by a powerful dragon that will make our lives easier and help us defeat an army threatening us. At least that's what the chief says. Is that something the writer actually planning to do? Because that seems a little too epic, you know? He's been obsessed with the idea of protecting the tribe through whatever means necessary. You do know the dragons went extinct long ago, right? Isn't your kind worshipping hundreds of different deities you've never seen before and have no proof they ever existed? Yes. I suppose at least dragons did exist once. Exactly. So when there is a chance that the child of a god has been born, you can't take any risk. I doubt my friend will see it that way. But do you? I think so. I'm glad you're reasonable. Alright, I'm done. Now with what? Assessing the situation. Kivathi or whatever looks fine. He's well fed, breathes normally, and doesn't seem to have any injuries. Does that mean? Yes, I'll give you the permission to take care of him under one condition. Anything. I get to visit him whenever I want. Of course. Does that mean we're celebrating? Absolutely. We're holding a big feast today, and you two have to be our guests of honor. I just knew you had to see it the right way. After all, we're like kin, perhaps closer. What does that mean? Of course, I forgot I'm the only one in our tribe you ever spoken to. You, with a hidden name. You do not have parents, correct? What? Why do you ask, and why do you know that? In that case, let me present myself again. I'm Ragnar, son of the Nightingale tribe's chief, and your older stepbrother. Nice to meet you. Stepbro? Uwu? I'm sorry. Huh? My jaw dropped, which seems like the appropriate response to the revelation, but a certain cat didn't think so. What is that smile? He gives us both a weird, light smile. That's pretty cool. Is that it? That's your reaction? Yeah, I mean, it sounds awesome. That's a tribe of Nightfallen took care of me when I was little. Work well with my future hunter career's backstory. I'm a bit confused. Did you know all along? No, not really. Then how come you're not happier? Because I don't remember any of this. My whole life started when Mr. Mandrake found me, as far as I'm concerned. I wouldn't mind hearing more about this, but I'm only going to express my emotion once I know the argument I'm hearing has some weight to it. Not to call him a liar, but information does need to be verified. You're grown into a fine and just man. In that case, perhaps you should hear the story from someone that has been here, instead of your adventure-seeking stepbrother. My father resides in a large hut just further in. Actually, we're going to be late for our battles if we stay any longer. A battle, you say? So you two are noble warriors as well? Something like that. Cody. Man's the worst liar in history. You can call upon us anytime. We'll be happy to assist defending any enemies of yours. We'll keep that in mind. You'll be back after, yes? Yes. I'm happy to hear it. I can't wait to introduce you to everyone else. They're dying to meet you, but I had to hold them off for our first meeting. They can be a bit much sometimes. Yeah, like groping ass. And Cody. Yes? He takes my hand in his, holding them tight and looking into my eyes. Thank you, and good luck. The warm and genuine smile is almost too much for me to handle. No problem, and thanks to you too. I should have enough information to teleport us back without having to fly. Come on, lover boy. Bye, Ragnar. See you later. What is with Cody and everyone freaking hitting on him? It's kind of weird. Does he exude aura of lust around him or something? Like, it's kind of weird. Then the front gate of the arena comes into view. The cat radiates dozens of emotion each second, ranging from happy to angry to sad to exasperated. Hey, I don't want to make a big deal out of nothing, or the other way around, but are you okay? You know you can rely on me. If you want to talk, or just vent, I'm here. It's alright. I appreciate you just being here. I admit it was unexpected and big news, some might say. But this isn't a telenovela. The story of my life won't be altered forever, because frankly, I don't care much about the past. I do want to know more, I'm just curious. That's why we're definitely going back. Other than that, as I said before, I don't want Pity not from you, not from myself, not from my possibly lost adoptive family. Besides, you can't take everything a Night Fallen says at face value. I understand. And you know what? I think we should write a book. A book? Yeah, an autobiography of your life is proving to be way more interesting than I thought. At least compared to my city boy life. The most interesting thing that ever happened was my mom's divorced. You don't give yourself enough credit. Who knows? You might be a main character of some kind of story somewhere, you know. Imagine he says that. That'd be funny. I bet the custody battle was an interesting season. Nah, it was done in one episode. My dad kind of just gave up from the start. Ouch. Wow, speaking of battles, yeah, it's time to demolish some first years, huh? I love how they keep on saying first years. Because it's clearly not gonna be, right? It's clearly gonna be Aiden and Dallin, isn't it? Oh man, that'd be I'm giddy. I'm giddy thinking already. How are we supposed to beat both of them? I'm almost sorry about how hard we'll beat them. Oh my god. You're building this way too much. Okay, I'm gonna stop for now. I'm gonna let my giddy excitement die down for now, and thank you everyone for watching. Oh man, that was a episode and a half, I guess. I mean, it wasn't much. We kind of just gone to the place. We did the thing. We talked to sexy cheater man, and that's basically it. Everything is awesome. Blah 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 blah. Bye bye.